What's that school rule you hated the most? My school had this insane dress code violation system where if you broke any rule, you got sent to the office wearing a neon yellow violation shirt for the rest of the day. They called it a walk of shame program. I thought it was the most humiliating thing ever until the day it completely backfired on them in the most unexpected way. It was homecoming week, and I wore my dad's vintage Iron Maiden t-shirt from 1987. He'd given it to me that morning, saying it brought him luck in high school. The shirt was faded black with this cartoon skull wearing sunglasses and a bandana. First period went fine, second period no problem. But during third period English, Ms. Rodriguez spotted me from across the hallway. "Excuse me, young man," she called out, her heels clicking on the linoleum. "That shirt violates our policy on inappropriate imagery." I looked down at my shirt, confused. It's just a cartoon skull with sunglasses? Skulls promote violence and death imagery. School handbook, page 47. Come with me. She marched me to the main office like I was some kind of criminal. The secretary, Mrs. Chen, looked up from her computer and sighed. She'd seen this routine 100 times. "Another violation?" she asked, already reaching for the dreaded yellow shirt. "Put this on over your clothes," Ms. Rodriguez commanded, handing me the neon yellow monstrosity. "You'll wear it for the remainder of the school day." The shirt was massive, probably a size XXL. Bright highlighter yellow with dress code violation, printed in bold black letters across the front and back. It hung off me like a tent. "This is ridiculous," I muttered, but I put it on anyway. Here's the thing though. It was also picture day for senior portraits. The professional photographer had set up his fancy equipment in the gym, and guess who was scheduled for photos at 2 p.m.? I walked into the gym feeling like an absolute fool. The photographer, this artsy guy named Marcus with a man bun and thick-rimmed glasses, was adjusting his lighting setup. He took one look at me and his eyes literally lit up. "Oh my god, that's absolutely perfect," he exclaimed, dropping his light meter. "The contrast, the irony, the statement, this is going to be incredible." "What do you mean?" I asked, confused. "Dude, you look like a walking piece of social commentary. The bright yellow against the dark background, the rebellious message. It's like fashion meets activism." He started snapping away before I could even process what was happening. "Work it. Give me that defiant look. This is editorial gold." Other seniors waiting in line started gathering around to watch. Jessica whispered to her friend, "That actually looks kind of cool." By the time Marcus finished my session, word had spread throughout the school. Kids were asking where they could get violation shirts. Some were even trying to get dress coded on purpose. "Wait, so if I wear this band shirt, I get one of those yellow shirts?" asked Trevor, eyeing my outfit. The next period, 3 more students showed up in violation shirts. By the end of the day, it was like a fashion trend had been born. The following week, our homecoming photos got posted on the school's social media. Mine got shared hundreds of times. The local news picked it up as a story about student creativity and self-expression. The comments were hilarious. "This kid just turned punishment into a fashion statement," and "schools getting owned by their own rules." Ms. Rodriguez tried to double down the next day, sending even more kids to get violation shirts. But it only made things worse. The yellow shirts became a symbol of rebellion, and wearing one meant you were cool enough to break the rules. Kids started planning their violations strategically. Sarah wore a crop top on Tuesday. Mike showed up in ripped jeans on Wednesday. By Thursday, there was actually a waiting list for violation shirts because they'd run out. The principal called an emergency meeting with the dress code committee. Parents were calling to complain, not about their kids getting in trouble, but about the school accidentally creating a fashion trend that was making rule-breaking cool. "We have a problem," the principal announced during the faculty meeting. "The punishment has become the reward." Ms. Rodriguez sat in the back, looking defeated. Her foolproof humiliation system had turned into the most popular accessory in school history. The final nail in the coffin came when the student council president wore her violation shirt to give the morning announcements. The whole school erupted in cheers. The principal quietly retired the violation shirt program that afternoon. They sent out an email to all parents explaining that they were exploring new approaches to dress code enforcement. Turns out public humiliation doesn't work when you accidentally make kids look like fashion rebels fighting the system. Sometimes the best way to kill a bad rule is to let it defeat itself. Best dress code violation ever.